Well, it is all over in old Peter Mokaba Stadium. But some Baga, they are through to the semi-finals. Actually, let me do justice. The reigning champions of the Nedbank Cup who trapped Mamelodi Sundowns out. They are through to the semi-finals of the Nedbank Cup, which there is a possibility of tramping Mamelodi Sundowns again, but we're not there yet. They just got through to the semi-finals of the Nedbank Cup after defeating Supersport United on penalties. Drama. We saw beautiful goals. We saw some errors and some goals. A goal at the end of the game, just when we are picking Kwame, it is a boom, and then Supersport comes in and say, no, we are going for an extra time. Damn, but Orlando Pirates managed to advance. This is my views, my expressions. Please do subscribe, share, tell nabangazi ukuthi uyayela igama usiboniso sizo wakomnikazi sibonge nangami ngedwa ngiphethe umphela coach.
Hola sezomfethu manje.
I'm all good and how's it?
Hayi khamba kahle baba, sibonga ithuba.
Beautiful game in old Peter Mokaba Stadium. I remember when another team was playing there, it was a laughing stock because it was said that they are playing outside the stadium, not in the stadium, when they were playing in old Peter Mokaba Stadium. But today, Orlando Pirates finds themselves playing Supersport United on the very same stadium.
Yeah, and then they did very well. And then the reigning champions, the way they played, the attitude, you saw from the word go that they wanted. They wanted the game. And also now I can compare a Pirate with the teams like Real Madrid in Champions League. I also compare a Pirate with Al Ahly go have Champions League, because like this thing of winning in a cup, the football gods are always goes with them. So that's what I've noticed about the Pirate. They always find a way to get over the line, no matter what. So I'm congratulating Orlando Pirate with a very good performance.
Maybe it's not just the football gods. Maybe it's also the way they play. Maybe it's also the way Coach Riviero is doing his job there. Menzel scored.
Yes, obvious. Really, it's about the coach doing the work and also the luck. You know, in football, sometimes you need luck. Not. You can play finals, you find yourself in finals maybe 3 times, then you find that you don't win it. But this one, always find a way. You know, when the equalizer came at the 90 plus 5 minutes, I thought, okay, now we're going to have another game. Maybe when Pirate, or even on penalties, when Pirate was trailing, I said, oh, was it possible? Now the Pirate wants to make the history of being the third champions 3 consecutive times. Oh, but it will take more than 10 years to break that record, if there is a team that is going to break it, because that record that has been set by Pirate is very, very, very tough. But yeah, nonetheless, going to the game, okay. So a game, the way edlalwe ngakhona, Supersport, first 20 minutes, very disciplined, especially when they were out of possession. The problem of them is when they were in possession. So they approach it with the 4-2-3-1 attack, and then when defending, they were playing 4-3-3. Errors, silly mistake, errors. They abon the bell, they at the back, they were making like under 17, even under 7 doesn't make those errors. Now, what I've noticed, especially first 20 minutes, the Supersport, they've lost their identity. I don't know, maybe it's because Gavin Hunt was there, but I know Gavin Hunt was in the dressing room. But the way they were playing, they were not playing according.
We say at my views, he was watching from the bus.
Okay. So what I've noticed, Pirate was not, Supersport was not playing their way. Supersport was trying to play the combination, starting the ball from the back, going through the ankles, going through the wings, and then when they reach the final third, now they're trying to combine extra pass. Why? Because Supersport doesn't play like that. Supersport, the way they usually play, started the ball from the back, the center backs, then it goes to the winger. From the winger, it's a cross. After a cross, it's a Lokuzan. Or they reserve an edge, they do a medium block. Then when they got the goal, the ball, it's a transition. Today, they were having moments of a transition. They were not taking advantage. So, and then after 20 minutes, they considered. Once they considered, they started to play their normal way. Yeah, I love that coach, Hugo Prosman. Mfunutu Ricardo Kos. Ricardo Kos, when he's doing a goal kick, was taking the ball direct to the wings. So that's where Supersport came. Even their goal, the goal for Zukamanja came from the very same way. The ball center back, the ball there, 1 pound, 2 pound to mischarge, and then they got a goal. So but as much as Parrot considered there, I think in both teams there were so much technical errors, especially first half, because even Uchina, even before that goal came, you could see Uchina, he did it twice. He went out. You know, when you are a goalkeeper, we always say you don't go out if you are not going to intercept the ball. So whenever you go out, you must make sure that you intercept the ball. So he kept on going out. I don't know. He was not switch on. He only became he switch on only on the second half. And then second half, the team they just used the very same approach. It's just that Parrot scored earlier, and then Parrot decided to manage the game, and then Supersport was just gaining momentum from ama substitutions. Abu Sahil, although they were missing chances. In that game there were many chances. Yes, it was an open game, many chances. Although Supersport was going off for maybe 10-20 minutes, and then Parrot comes back, and then but when I saw another thing, Parrot was so frustrated. First 20 minutes, Umfukeng was off, nowhere to be seen because he was overloaded. There were three, because he was playing alone as C10. So there were three midfielders there in the midfield of Supersport, because Mapu was there, Moralo was there, Undlovu was there. So he was not on the board. So he couldn't combine. He was having a frustration. So they were going with trying to go with getting the balls behind the defense. That was because they were trying verticality all the time, because they couldn't combine. They were not on the ball because the Supersport first half it was dominating them, because they didn't allow them to have a joy and have the freedom. So hence Umfukeng was not on the ball. It's only Unkota when he was coming inside where you could see okay, Parrot can do something, but they kept on getting him offside, more than 5, 6, 7, 8 offsides. Because they were trying to expose but finally the tactic worked, because Unkota finally was having the joy there at left back to Upalit, and then was able to get a cutback, of which even their second goal, it came from that situation. And then also there were many errors that were done by Supersport, of which Pirate should have taken the chances. And then now towards the end of the match, we could see that the crucial moments of the game, we always tell the players that you must concentrate 100% full match. When the referee has not blown the whistle, you must always focus. So it was 90 plus 5 minutes, and then they switch off. Because we could see even Ohoto, there was no that much hanger, no Maswangai footy. I don't know, maybe it's because he has not been playing. The player that I'm happy about, Mahopa, because Mahopa did this thing. But I'm thinking, I'm happy that he played 290 minutes, because Hugo Bruce was also watching him, because we need him. Mahopa, he played that mobile, so that's why remember last time when I complained, Umfukeng is not shining. And then I'm saying it's not shining because Maswangai was not there. It's not shining because Umabasa is always staying there on the box. But when there is Umahop, or you can see the glimpses, because Umahopa is a playmaker. We held the play, it goes in all the channels. Right, and then lapse of concentration, it's a 2-2, that individual brilliance, dribbling until you go and score Galokuzan, Moralo. And then it goes to extra time, the game to extra time, substitutions, and then the game, you could say that no team that will score. Then they went to penalties. Parrot, they won main games. Uchain, they started to miss. But I also, sometimes you feel, when you are there on the bench, you can see when we are going to lose the game. I mean, I saw in the players of Supersport that they are going to lose the penalties. I'm telling you, Yazi, Umapoy went there and scored the goal. But when Saile was going to kick that penalty, 3 of the players when they didn't even look at the penalty, they were just praying because they were tense.
Maybe
so you could see fright.
Maybe it's they don't trust him enough when it comes to penalties. It could be that.
But okay, it's just that on that side, at the time, I think it was just a side and that. But that thing of not trusting, you know, one. Everything, when China made that save, everything changed. You could see that there is a belief. Yeah. So the championship team, they always have that thing. They always have that spirit, that unity, that trusting each other, no matter we are on and off the field. Because even when they were scoring the goals, you could see. The only goal that was just celebrated was that individual brilliance, where you could see that Supersport was feeling good to know them, and they can come back and do something on this game.
Let us close. Sipho Chaine not having a very good first half, but he made some crucial saves on the second half, and him being the man of the moment on penalties by ukubamba ama penalty out two, because uwabambile uwabambile. So now is Uchaine the king of penalties when it comes to South African goalkeepers?
Yes. On caps. Williams at a national team level, yes. But at a local level, international.
He comes behind.
He comes behind. And Tuan, stats, football, Tuan, numbers don't lie. Shane Baba has been saving the penalties. Mapid has been saving penalties. Bombay have been saving penalties. This guy, he always makes sure that he save 1 or 2 penalties, and then he always take the Pirate over the line. Even when you saw, when they almost scored that goal, they just went, all of them, they just went to celebrate him, and then they took him to the shoulders, because he always comes on top. That now see that luck. Now we don't know if it's luck or it's just in him. So we must just give him that it's in him.
Okay. Do you see or want a Soweto derby?
Yeah, now I want to support Soweto Derby. I remember when Sundowns was going to play in penny defenders, and then you asked that, do we want a Soweto Derby or penny defenders?
So now you want Soweto Derby.
Yeah, now the sponsors should be happy, because I know the semi-final will be sold out. Also the final will be sold out, despite because you saw the crowd in
Nelson.
Your stadium was electrifying, super, something that we have not been. You know, we last saw that stadium that is buzzing like that when it was Bafana. Those are the right things.
We saw that when Kaizer Chiefs was playing Mamelodi Sundowns.
Baba, it
was a sold out.
No, man, I'm not talking about the sold out. I'm talking about the
atmosphere.
Yes, the
atmosphere.
Yes.
I get you. You know what is important? Is that Mapagapaga are through to the semi-final. It could be that they can face Kaizer Chiefs. They can still face Sekukune or Mamelodi Sundowns. They can face anyone that will advance as well to the top 4. Only time will tell. But what we know is
another thing.
Yeah.
Big thing now. If it's how many teams are in the semi-final now?
2 already.
So, where is the third one? Are they playing tomorrow?
I think they're playing tomorrow. Is it, who's playing tomorrow?
Marumo and Durban City.
Yeah, Durban City.
Okay, no, I know. Now, that Champions League sport. Now, if Kaizer Chiefs, for example, they cannot become number 3.
Marumo and Durban City. Just in case abantu abazwanga producer wesekhuluma lapha.
Yeah, Marumo Durban City. Yeah. Now we also looking at the CAF Champions League Confederation Cup sport, because we can qualify via being number 3, or we can qualify via Nedbank Cup. So even we can see it's possible if Durban City goes to the final. It's possible that they go and play Champions League. If Marumo Gallants, they can go and play. If Kaizer Chiefs, they end up not being number 3, they can get in the Confederation Cup by a back door.
Wow. by a back door. I don't know about that. This is my views, my expressions. Please do subscribe. Ushare channel nabangazi ukuthi we are here. From mina mfana ngamnika sikapele ucotsha mara maqoqo komele hlangene ngethi bo phando demnya.